Hey everybody, I'm going to do a read for you today. I just felt compelled to come on and do a quick reading for you and see what Spirit has to say this morning. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's pull some cards. Pull some Oracle deck. I love this deck. I finally went to Etsy and got myself a cool deck. They tend to be a little bit more expensive there, but they are so pretty. They're so worth it. The quality is great. Yeah. Oop. Trying to keep them face down if I can, so we can all have the surprise at one time as I pull them up. Ah, crap, that was a lot of cards. I'm not taking all those. Gonna pull a few of these, and I think I'm gonna pull my Sacred Destiny card, maybe, just maybe. Alright, fine. Okay. Let me get one or two more of these. This is a Clarifying Love Situations deck. I love it. It is super pretty. Alright, that's enough. Okay, so okay. I'm going to pull some off this one too. I'm kind of feeling this is another. Okay, no, I'm going to take. Feeling very called to take that bottom one. I'm not going to take the rest of these. Called to take the top one as well. Okay. These are cool as well. These are called What's the News? I have so many new decks that I got all at once. It's hard to kind of utilize all of them at once. Alright. Yes. My pulls are a mess. My table, it gets a little bit chaotic. So for all of those of you with OCD, you probably won't like my reads, just saying, because they stay in a whole messy space. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. And let's see, I wanted the Sacred Destiny deck. Pretty deck. By Denise Lynn. These are well loved. Now that I have so many decks, I really have to think about. Yeah, okay, that didn't work at all. That did not work. Make sure I didn't pull any of the things on the table. I know some of you like, it pre-pulled, but I don't. I like to make sure that you can see what is being pulled, so you know that it is genuinely being pulled right now, real time. Yeah, pull that. These are generally a little bit on the longer side. So I'm only going to pull two of these unless Spirit decides to throw 62 on the table. Kidding. I'm not taking all that. I think I'll start to read after this. I'm just going to pull this one, whatever that is. And put them back in here. And yeah. Alright. Excuse me while I stretch for a moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, my back's been bothering me. I need to go and have a massage. Oh. One of these stayed in there, but I am not pulling that. It was a rebound card, just so you know what it was, but it was left in there. Okay, let's start with these guys. Protection. I'm fully pulling rejection is protection. You are being divinely protected at this time. So I'll read from the book, but protection. Delight. Well, let's read. See what they say. Let's go with delight first. sparrows in the spring grass. Let's see. The sparrow gains its power from its numbers. In clusters, sparrows eat and forage, and predators are distracted and deterred, even intimidated by their numbers. Security and joy in numbers is a lesson of the sparrow. Within their community, sparrows are always busy, living life fully. Many cultures align the meaning of sparrows with joy, and in Middle Ages, the sparrow was thought to relieve suffering, help one triumph over hardships and bring joy. Delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee, spend time with others, go to a community gathering, host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun, lots of fun, especially in community with others. Man, that message came up for me on Facebook, to have more fun. It said manifesting is being in the moment. Being when you're having fun or you're doing something that's excuse me, that you're really enjoying, that is when you're able to best manifest, when you're in the present, in the moment. So this is talking about don't lean into the future at the moment. You need to focus on the right now, and and just have fun with it. Have a good time with it. So the protection, let's see. Because let's see, that's potential and power. In many traditions, the oak tree is associated with wisdom, strength, and protection. One of the many remarkable things about the oak is that from the smallest acorn, whatever is to develop in the future for you will take a long time. It's going to be a process, whatever it is. Not to say that it'll take a long time to come forward and begin, but it's going to take some time to build. Like an acorn into this big oak tree, it's a process. So what I'm pulling off of this immediately is that something amazing is coming for you, but it's going to be slow. It's going to be slow and easy. One of the many remarkable things about the oak is that from the smallest acorn, a powerful tree of enormous size can spring forth and live for hundreds of years. This feels past life. It's a relationship. The hundreds of years. There's going to be an enormous impact on whatever it is that you happen to be doing with this relationship. It's going to span the lifetime. I mean, it's going to be impactful. Whatever it is that you and this relationship that is sprouting, because this feels like relationship that you're being protected from at this time, when it does come into fruition, it is going to have an impact on others that is going to span a lifetime. That's what I want to say. The roots of the oak go as deep as the earth, is deep into the earth as its branches reach into the sky. The oak is honored for its expanse, its nobility, and its endurance. So will your relationship. Additionally, its tendency to attract lightning confirmed in the mind of many ancients that the oak presented life force, vitality, and strength. Many cultures revered the oak and honored the living spirit within it. They believed that there was a mystic doorway in the oak tree which one could travel to inner worlds. Oak is one of the most compelling symbols for protection. One of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is the ancient oak. It carries numerous meanings. You are protected. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You're brave. You can survive anything. And this is going to be the relationship that you're in. These things will apply to that as well. Stand strong. You carry the energy of a leader, and you have great authority in your life. Great wisdom is expanding within you, and others sense this. This card can also mean to protect your assets, take care to guard and protect your home, your loved ones, and yourself. Okay, that's a good start. Let's start flipping these guys over. Key player, important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable. That's coming. That is coming for you in relationship. That's what I was saying. There's going to be someone that comes in that is absolutely going to be a key player. That oak tree. Light bulb moments, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful, and awareness. This may not be something that the other person that is coming forward knows yet, but they're going to get an aha moment, is what I'm getting from that. Cuffing season, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, and on the hunt. Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up and budgeting. So this person may be single, but not ready yet because of finances. Let's see what these guys say. I like you. Coming closer to falling in love. Romance blooming, fun flirting, falling in love, want to date, someone likes you, early stages. Oh, and cuffing season. I like you. This person is likely already in your energy, returning from the past, or it could be new. This could be future energy as well. Risk. Love that involves great risk, taking chances, a leap of faith, playing with fire, a lot at stake, facing fears and gambling. That could go with a light bulb moment. They're taking a risk. They have a sudden realization and feeling inspired to come towards you. Good luck. Good things are manifesting. Ooh, manifesting. Yay, that's what I was talking about. About this delight card. Was when you're in the present moment, you're enjoying yourself, you are better able to manifest things when in positivity. Blessed connection. Ooh, blessed connection. Like I said, like I was saying, this could be a past life connection. Blessed and protected with a protection card. Fortune, lucky break, good opportunity, great chance, and joyful occasion with a delight card. Boy, that lends to the other nicely. Cut out. It's best to part ways to heal. So, okay. For those of you in separation, endings, abandonment, calling it quits, chapter closed, walk away. To end one chapter is to begin a new one. So you might have had to separate from someone to either close that out and move on with someone that's coming in the future that will be a partner. But if you are in separation and you know in your heart of hearts that this person is your future, you may have had to separate for a little while so that people could heal. Because the very first thing, it's best to part ways to heal. So sometimes you got to heal. Like if this is a twin flame type connection, and no one can tell you what, nobody can tell you what your connection is. That's, something that you know. Excuse me, I know that's gross. My apologies. It's better than having nasty stuff on your face. Anyway, for those of you going through this twin flame journey, you do know that separation is necessary in order to heal the hurts that the other person may have triggered in you, so that you can come back together and do whatever it is, and they can become that key player in your life. And you can do whatever, because when a twin flame journey, when divine feminine and masculine do come together in union, they have a great impact. They are here for a mission. It's not about being together, gushy love, all this stuff. Those things come with it because it's an amazing once in a lifetime type of a relationship. But out of that relationship comes a mission that God has for you to accomplish here that will benefit other people, your community. Yeah. So you might have had to separate so that healing could happen. Creative. It pays to keep an open mind. Get creative, clever, crafty, creative projects, visionary, inspired, artistic expression. If you know that there is something that you need to be doing, you're being called to do. Like for me, it was starting this channel. I knew that in order, my intuition has always been very strong. I have eight water placements. So my intuition has always been very strong. And I read many years ago, I did shut it down for a number of a number of years, but have come back to it. My third eye has just, I've had an awakening, and I'm like, okay, here we go. This was my creative thing, and honestly, my person inspired this in me. Feeling inspired, insightful, awareness. I had a light bulb moment, and that was to open this up and to give hope to other people through readings. And yeah, so this is my creative endeavor. Nice. Aww. Love will be reciprocated. So if this is a past situation, this person is going to take baby steps to come towards you with a love offer. It may start out very small. And again, if this is not a twin flame journey for you, and this is about a new connection, this is going to be an important connection. But it may start out slow. It could start out as friends. It could start out, I'm sorry, there's a hair and it's driving me absolutely crazy. They may take baby steps towards making you a love offer. So this is, this is the situation in either circumstance. So for some of the collective, you do have someone returning from the past. And then for the rest of the collective, this is new love. They do like you. I like you. I love you. Coming closer to falling in love. Romance blooming. Fun flirting. Falling in love. Want a date. Someone likes you. Early stages. And they're ready to give honest offer, making it official, serious talk, building a secure foundation. So, you have something amazing is coming for you. It's coming in, but it's baby steps. And healing may be needed. More healing may be needed for, if it is something where you had a breakup, more healing will be needed. That's cool. This is coming along nicely today. I'm going to pull Romance Angel Oracle cards, just a couple, and see what that has to say and how it lends to this reading. And then I am going to pull a little tarot. Unless this just explains, it really has explained itself. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. So, for those of you in a twin flame journey, this specifically speaks to that. You could have a partner who is still sitting with, things that are keeping them bound. That could be, they want to explore spirituality, but they feel like with their upbringing that it would really trample upon the factors that, the religious upbringing that they had. Although God is telling them in their heart of hearts and in their intuition that they need to move into this and experience spirituality, because honestly, religion can be very confining. And I've always loved world religion. I think that there is something to be said about all religions. They have something to lend to life as we know it, and it's a beautiful thing. I think that, I don't know, I'm not trampling on anyone's religion here. That's not my point or purpose in this at all. Because, and for me, I was a Christian for many years, right? I was a Christian for many, many, many years. And I love God. And I feel like Jesus did come. I don't dispute any of those things, but I do feel like the Bible was manipulated to benefit King James. And it's just really, it's been used to control people, I think, honestly. But there are some amazing things in the Bible about manifestation and energy work and a lot of the things that fall right in line with me. So I think that a more spiritual overview of it is the way that I feel about it. But yeah, I love Jesus. I do. I think that I know that my life would not be the same had I not given my life to God, to say, hey, okay, I've been trying it my way and I'm not in flow. It's not working my way. please fix it. And as soon as I got in flow, and I didn't have, I'm not saying don't have a purpose, because God will tell you and your, you know, with your intuition what your purpose is supposed to be, but not having a rigid expectation of what you think should happen gives God the ability to come in and allow your life to flow. And that is an amazing, amazing thing. Like, you don't really have a plan for the day. You're not exactly certain of what you need to be doing. Now, of course, we have jobs. We have to, you know, we have to do that. But, I mean, if you're being called to do something, like I'll be called to give to a certain person, I try to hear that. And sometimes, you know, the ego jumps in and says, oh, I'm going to fix this. So that's ego, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. But if you're really listening, God will say, you know, go take that person food, or, you know, go do this, or go do that. And it's cool how it unfolds in front of you if you're actually listening. If you're listening and you actually hear it, it's really amazing. It's very cool. When you get in flow and things start going right in your life, you know that you are in line and aligned with God, in my humble opinion. And when things aren't quite going right, you're not going the right direction. Change, pivot, pray, pivot, you know, lots of P's. Pray, pivot, and put it into practice. Just go ahead and go with the flow. And listen to your intuition, because it's a God-given gift. Okay. Soapbox, jumping off of it now. Okay. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Could be very much. This came out in a reading of a reader that I was listening to last night, matter of fact. Yes. So for certain, a lot of you, someone is being very held back by the way that they were raised. And this could really, they might like you, love you, and this could be really, truly them having to come into alignment with spirituality, and knowing that they need to explore that and not being worried about what other people think, you know, and what society may say. It's really knowing what God is telling you instead. So I'm going to pull that one, whatever that is. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I'm going to read these two out of the book, okay? Religious factors. I may have to put this on pause because it's starting to get really warm in here. My feet are ice cold because I have iron issues, and the rest of me is burning up. So, the religious factors. This card reveals that religion and spirituality are subtle but important factors in your love life. Perhaps you're looking for a relationship with a partner who shares your spiritual beliefs. If so, this card comes to you as guidance to seek your new partner at the church, temple, or meeting place associated with your faith. This is for new love. If you're currently with a partner who isn't spiritually minded or whose beliefs differ markedly from your own, you may feel dissatisfied. You may also be influenced by family traditions that expect you to marry within your own culture or religion. The romance angels are helping you address this issue, and they ask you remain true to yourself during this process. Decide which factors you will or won't accept in your relationship and what your priorities are for your partner. For instance, it's possible that your love interests may live the spiritual principles that you find important, for example, forgiveness, charity, kindness, and the like, without having the same affiliations you do. The angels remind you that your partner, like everyone else, is a holy child of God. Everyone is spiritual in truth because everyone is spirit. Although it's not up to you to change your partner to match your spiritual path, your affirmations, prayers, visualizations can have a positive influence on both you and your relationship. So let's look at stay optimistic. Okay. The romance angel sends you this card to remind you that you have been a strong influence upon your love life You have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there is still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire, whether you're single or in a partnership. Begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. See and imagine yourself with a wonderful partner who embodies the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating and loving you too. You can write lists and conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, and intentions. You can also create a dream board with images and phrases related to your love life goals posted onto a poster board. Daily look at the dream board with positive intent and follow any inner guidance to take actions related to your dreams. Your positive outlook, that means listening to your intuition. The positive outlook will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, my back aches. Definitely time to go to see a masseuse because my back is aching for sure. Okay, let's pull a couple tarot cards. I'm going to make this pretty. Okay, I'll take those. I'm going to make this pretty short today. Let's just see. Let's see where this is going. Let's see, Spirit. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. This person wants to be a team with you. They recognize your skills. They want to build with you something solid, a foundation. But they're not ready to go yet. They're staying in their comfort zone. They have no action plan. Their goal is unclear. They don't know how to get. So if you have separated and you're in separation at this time, maybe you set boundaries and you said, no. The person may be unclear as to how to proceed to make this right. They may have said crappy things to you. Acknowledging, a plan would be to acknowledge that they did wrong and they were awful and didn't do things right, and that expressing, and being vulnerable about what they want with you in the future. But that is not easy for some people. It's terribly hard for someone. This person, now this Seven of Swords, that's a shady card. That's a scheming, deception, sneaky, but it also can very much be a card of strategy and planning. They're trying this. They know they want a family with you. The Ten of Cups is a beautiful, emotionally, spiritually fulfilled, creative finale. They know they could have it all with you. All of it. They don't know how to get there. And an unhealed person will sometimes scheme and see what they get away with in order to try and bring it back to this. It doesn't work. It's out of line with the rest of these cards. Even someone staying stagnant with the Two of Wands. Even someone staying stagnant while thinking about what they need to be doing. I mean, that's fine. The Two of Wands isn't disturbing. And the rest of the cards are beautiful. Like a Three of Pentacles is teamwork, and the Ten of Cups is a happy family. It's Ten of Pentacles is legacy, but I mean, this is having everything. This is like total, absolutely loved, supported, a great family, happy, joyful, emotional, spiritual fulfillment, all that. So they know they can have that, but the way they're going about it in their minds, it's not good. It's still scheming. It feels scheming. I don't like it. Oh, that won't work. So they need to there's healing that's needed. With the cutout card, more healing is absolutely, positively needed. Scheming won't work. They need to come in vulnerable. The more time that passes is not the answer. As far as like sweeping stuff under the rug, that's not going to work. That's a no. Be aware of tendencies like there's a Chariot. That is Cancer energy. It's Cancerian energy, but it's a moving forward energy. they want to move forward into this Ten of Cups with you, but they're really not sure of how to do it without scheming, because this manipulation and stuff, that could be the way that they've lived most of their life. And while they're trying to possibly come out of it and bring you this love offer and tell you how much you mean to them, that could be very uncomfortable for them. That could be extremely uncomfortable for them. They don't know how to do it. They've not been about it, or if they have been about it, someone has just trashed all over them. They've been hurt. When they try to bring it to somebody in the past, someone has hurt them. Or when they've expressed emotions as a child, they were told to shove it. You don't need to behave that way, especially if you're dealing with a male person. So while they want very much, they want this, they don't know how to go about it without scheming. And scheming's a no. You need to watch out for red flags. That red flag card did not come out, but it's important that you are aware that you got to be aware of the method to their madness. You keep it straight. Crap. Wow. This card is trying to hide. Shoot. They want to bring a Two of Cups. They do love you. In the case that, ouch, crap. They don't want me to tell you nothing. All right. Oh, I thought this was, oh crap. Oh, the fall. Wow. They love you, and they want to take a leap of faith towards you. They really, 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 really do. I did a pick a card reading where I had major anxiety up in my heart chakra. Yesterday, I'm starting to feel that. This Fool card, this fresh start, boundless potential, begin again, like spontaneous, carefree, that this taking a leap of faith. It feels anxious. This person wants to take a leap of faith. They want to come toward you. They love you. They know they could have it all with you, but they don't know how to bring it other than to manipulate their way into it, which will not work. Vulnerability is the only thing that will work. They don't feel socially equal, or they put you on a pedestal, and they're selfish, and they may have taken your help for granted in the past. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They also could be with this easily bored or superficial, and they crave attention, and they have problems with self-esteem with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's a lot that needs worked on before they can come forward with this. Let's see what we got. They're not ready. They feel like giving up, because dealing with this in the way that it needs feels, the vulnerability feels like they're going to be a sucker. They feel like they're going to be seen as a sucker if they give, if they give to you the way that you need to be given to. And it's sad. That's really sad. Because, I know that for me, I would not treat it that way. That's, vulnerability and sweetness is amazing. It's amazing. It's a gift. And not all men, there's so much machismo, and that's actually one of the cards in one of these decks. Machismo. Just having to be macho and, toxic masculinity at its worst. It's like society. You got to be that way. It's not being sweet with your partner anymore. It's not, being adoring. It's those things make you a punk or a sucker, and it's not the case. It shouldn't be that way. It's weird, in my opinion. It's real weird. You can be a strong man, or you can be a strong divine masculine. Let me not say that. This person, they want to not be anxious about this, but they're frightened. So, let's say I'm going to pull a different tarot deck, because what are they going to do? Let's see. In the near future, what is this person going to, how are they coming towards you? What's happening, Spirit? Let's please give us some insight as to whether this person is going to, what they're going to do going forward. And whoa. All right. Oh, wow, wow. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, what was said? Okay, hang on. The Emperor can be rigid in rules. They have hope. They have sexual energy towards you. They want to come out from the cold. They want to come out and reveal truth to you. Their secrets that have been had. They want to reveal that truth. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta see something here real quick. Because I feel like... Judgment. Give me a second. Because I want to look at something. I'm in this deck. I want to... They want to come out of this inflexible, oppressive behavior. They have hope. Let me look at that one now. Oops, stay put. Hold on. Give me a moment, please. There we go. They're going to make progress. I knew what it was. I just couldn't remember. I wanted to be absolutely sure. They're committed to the plan and looking forward. Expansion. Momentum. They're coming towards you. They're going to bring it. They're going to have to get real with themselves, and then they're going to bring it. But I wanted to check one other thing, too. These cards are awesome. I love these cards. This is one of my favorite decks because it helped me relearn tarot. And but sometimes I still need to reflect back. And this doesn't, it's not all encompassing, obviously, but oh, and this also, the stars, spiritually, emotionally restored or healed. They're going to come to some conclusions about their spirituality. They're going to allow God to lead them. It looks like that's cool. I still want to see something though. Alright. They're having a spiritual awakening. They're going to self-assess and repent. They're going to heal and ascend to the next level. That's amazing. I love that card. Love it. They're going to bring you truth. I love it. That's awesome. So both these cards are together suggest to me that they're going to come through an emotional awakening, a spiritual awakening, and really come to the conclusion and bring it. They're going to bring it. They're going to question what they previously thought. And they have a clear plan. They're bringing you forward momentum. I love it. That's beautiful. Okay, so what I'm lastly going to do here is, I'm not cleaning up because I'll clean up later. Clean the mess up in a little bit. I'm going to grab some messages from your person. There's 2 decks that I'm going to use here. I'm going to use 2 different decks to pull some information for you. Okay? Bear with me. 12:12 on the clock. The timer. Will I see you again? This is, yeah. You're all I ever wanted. I will make it up. I want to make it up to you. And do you still think about me? Oh. You're all I ever wanted. You are this person's wish fulfillment. You are this person's 10 of Cups. And they're fully aware of that. And they're wondering if you're going to move on past them. They want to make it up to you, don't know how. They wonder if you think about them like they think about you, because they definitely think about you. And collective, if from experience. You do. Okay. Get a couple more. Ah! That's too many. That's too many. I'm filling the bottom one. No, I'm not taking all those. Let's not. Oh, wait. Fill in the top one. Okay, that's enough. Oh, goodness. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me or hindered my growth. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that is what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Let the past go. Can we rewind to a time and go back to before we were broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future, but healing from those pasts together and some separate are what is needed. They're focused on their money. Like I said, there was some financial inequality here. They're worried about it. They are focused on their money and they're trying to get their money right. I'm sorry. I hate how much I've hurt you. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused. You didn't deserve any of it. They know that if this is a separation situation, and these are mostly, I mean, these are going to be messages from an existing person. So if it's new love, and I know I didn't focus much on that, that is coming for the part of the collective that it is new love. But I'm really strongly sensing a separation, which I encounter a lot. I channel a lot of separation energy often. So these messages from your person are for somebody who hurt you, and could be, like I said, twin flame energy, soulmate energy. I'm currently focusing on my finances, my career and finances. My main priority is financial stability. And if you're dealing with a divine masculine, divine feminine, they need to do this. This is super important. Because the matrix twin, which is the divine masculine, is focused in the world. And they deal with worldly items like money and stability and protection, I mean physical protection and things. That is their job. We deal with the spiritual. We're spiritually focused, and while they could be very intuitive and also have a part in the spiritual journey, I mean the spiritual aspect of it, but they are the business minded, and I am too, totally business minded. So there's a lot of things that go both ways, and again, we have both masculine and feminine energy within. So we should be cultivating those things in each of us, both masculine and feminine. You feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. Until the person heals, though, they don't know what to do with that peace. They don't want to screw it up with you. One more card. I'm gonna pull out an affirmation type card for you, just for you. And no, I'm gonna pull two because I'm feeling like doing it. I'm gonna need to get, I'm feeling real called, and this is taking up a lot of time today. But I'm feeling really called to find my my twin flame. I think it's a twin flame deck. Let me, before I do this, and I'm going to put these two cards down because these are what came up. There's one more deck I got to get. Is that it? Is that it? Where in the heck did it go? It's a deck that I have not pulled from in a very, very long time. Forgive me while I stand up here and find my... here it is. Okay. Alright, people. I'm not sure why, but I'm being called to grab up this deck. Okay? I'm going to give it a shuffle. It's been a while since I have used this, but I need to put it... crap. I'm going to pull one out of this deck. This is A Divine Feminine and Masculine Reunited by Christabel Jessica, illustrated by Danielle Nicole. So I'm going to pull one out of this for those of you that, and for, just depends on how it relates. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Okay. Grief and anger. I'm going to call to pull another one. This one. Joy. Oh, wow. Wow, boy, those are 9 and 10, and we have forward movement. That's funny though, because joy and then grief and anger, they're complete opposite, but probably both very necessary. Let's read those and see what the heck they say. That's interesting. Light and shadow. So we have one light and shadow that is right behind it. Weird. Joy. It's time to put, and this goes with the light. I love this. Oh, I love it. Delight and joy. It's time to put the foot on the brake and ease into a phase of joy. The spiritual path can be challenging and painful, grief and anger, especially when you become adept at being a shadow walker. A shadow work is extremely important in being able to release and purge all that is holding you back from true joy. That is for my divine masculine. That's what it is. And for divine feminine as well. If you have something you need to release it. But it is also important to come up for air in between and really allow yourself to experience all the wonder this earth has in store for you to experience. You are in the shadow. You will reach a point when you know it's time to resurface from the depths of darkness. Do something to help pull yourself out of the energy, either by going for a long walk, listening to upbeat music. Watch what you're listening to, people, because it can truly and genuinely affect your... Empress T was talking about that yesterday, about her playlist and how she can't, being in a divinely spiritual place these days, she cannot... she's not able to listen to the playlist of the days of old because it puts her in a weird space. Long story short, but I agree. I have a positive motivation that's got so many artists. It's got Russ on it, Manifest. It's got a Moonlight Scorpio. It's got Tony Johnson, Energy Budget. I love that. If you have not heard that, go check it out. Energy Budget, Tony Johnson, I think it is. It's beautiful. I'm sitting here trying to pull up my Spotify on my computer now, but that motivation list is it's fantastic, and I need it. I mean, I still have my thugged out list too, for certain. Tony Jones, Energy Budget. Laundrell, Let the Trauma Go. Like, there's so many. Carly Pearl is amazing. Yes. So some of those folks, those are what is on my list of I need some good energy type stuff. Put me in a good positive space. I actually like Glorilla as well. Glo is fantastic. She is very female positive. I like her. She's got good energy to me. And I'm not of that generation, but I still love it. You can hear me bumping that in my car a lot. Anyway, so music. Coming back to your body through stretching, yoga moves, or watching a comedy. Laughter is one of the most potent forms of healing, and tapping into your sense of humor is a wonderful way to come back into lightness and to tap into energy, or source energy, and the angelic realm. If you force yourself into too much emotional clearing or energy work all at one time, it actually ends up being detrimental to your healing path and can slow things down. Refilling your energy field with joy, gratitude, love after a round of purging speeds up your progress. As with everything, it's all about balance, and that's a lot of the time what divine masculine needs to find in their life, and divine feminine too. Balance. Funny story, this is 9, in the light section of the book. This is 10 in the shadow section of the book. Okay, so let me go to shadow. This is really good. Emotions are energy in motion. Emotion, grief, anger are two emotions that are particularly difficult to allow to be in motion. It can be instinctive to fight them, repress them, ignore them, and instead put your energy into positive focus. Here's the thing. Fighting, repressing, and ignoring emotion in any form does not make it go away. So when you are repressing, medicating, avoiding, putting focus into something else, like working too much to avoid feeling the feels, detrimental. Completely detrimental to healing at all. Gotta stop and feel the feels and go through the motions and let it go. It's funny because this was just attached to my shirt and it was attached to me, and as I started to talk about that, it actually unraveled itself. Weird, because it was firmly caught on my top. Here, okay, so it only serves to push them down further, like poison being pushed further down into a festering wound. The only way to release this energy is by putting it into motion, to feel it deeply, to allow it to speak. You may feel like a ship in the deepest of seas at midnight in the middle of the storm, being pushed around by the current, no end in sight. The only way through it is to stop fighting the waves. Flow, flow, flow. I've talked a lot about that lately. Fighting the waves leads to the boat filling up and with water and capsizing. Ride the waves, allow the emotions to wash over you as though they were waves. Morning will come. In both regards. Mourning as in sadness, you will cry through it. It will happen. But morning, joy comes in the morning. That's biblical. It's in the Bible. Joy comes in the morning. It always does. Through it is the only way through it. As unsatisfying as that sounds, grief and anger have become stigmatized by society. It's time to bring these emotions out of the shadow and to reap the rewards of feeling them and lightening up your energy field bit by bit. That's amazing. That's all I got for you. Oh, wait. I pulled cards. This came up yesterday. My fearless freedom lights up the world. No, it didn't. It just looks like the one that I had. I thought I pulled two of these, but evidently... Nope, I did pull two. It's so messy over here, I don't know. Oneness is my true nature. We are all one. Separation is an illusion. We are all one. You guys have an amazing day. This was an amazing read. I loved it. I'm going to probably publish it today just because I felt so called to do it today. And have a good one, guys.